Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. I am Elixin, and I'm here to present to you Aven Colony, which right now I believe is in beta. They're giving out beta keys on PC Gamer, so I was lucky enough to pick up one of those. Thank you for that, PC Gamer. Alright. I already did the tutorial just so I'd have a basic understanding of the UI and how to get my little colony started. So I'm going to jump right into the very first mission here. I believe it's the only mission, one of two, that will be available for this demo. Uh, First one's Vaynar, so we'll go ahead and give that a shot. Your mission is to grow Vaynar into a colony that can support hundreds of citizens and manufacture and trade exotic foods and enhancers from alien planet species. Once your colony is ready, we will assign you an objective to build an enormous Earth History Center building and keep it running for one full sol. Alright, I'm going to leave the difficulty at normal. And let's jump right into it. Not so much city skylines, because that one's more of, just a sandbox, not really a lot of consequences. This one, however, looks like you have to manage your population, their food, their energy, their water. So, here we go. Let's see here, new mission available.
Your colonists have been informed of your arrival and are eager to see what their leader can do for them.
So here it wants me to build a water pump. Give me 13 nanites. Nanites are what I use to build. So I'm assuming there's eventually going to be a way to get more nanites unless it's just missions that give it. So first things first, water pump. I'm going to want a tier 1 or tier 2. I'm not sure how often I'll get nanites, so I'll keep it small for now. Upgrade as necessary. And I'm assuming I'm going to want one of these really bright blue spots. Yeah. So I'll go right here. Get that going, and then you need tunnels. These are your roads, alright? So build a bunch of these and have them connected to your buildings. Up the speed here, up to 8 times. Yep, there we go. So there we go, new mission available.
From a higher level of
Build a farm. I get 50 potash. Potassium-rich salt that serves as an excellent fertilizer. It can accelerate food cultivation at farms and greenhouses. Alright, so you have the nanites here, lightweight metallic nanomaterial used in structural 3D printing, necessary for all construction, repairs, and upgrades. So let's see, greenhouse or farm. Let's keep it simple for now. So I need to have it in a nice bright green spot. Looks good. There we go, attach that, up the speed again. So, I mean, so far I like it. I mean, the tutorial, it was a pretty simple tutorial, just showing me a few of the UI elements.
The mission objectives from my team are here only to guide you. Please, do remember that these objectives are optional. As an experienced colony governor, we trust your judgment, and I urge you to build the colony however you see fit. Good luck.
Yeah, they talk to you a lot in this game. When I started recording, I was trying to read the mission details, and immediately they started talking over me. Nope, winter warning. Winter approaches and our scanners indicate that a power failure is likely in winter unless you take steps to increase your power supply during winter. Farms will not grow crops, greenhouses will grow food at a 50% rate, and all solar structures will generate 50% power. That's not good. So yeah, let's get a wind turbine up. I believe they said in winter it gets dark, so wind turbines would probably be the best bet. So that way I keep up a consistent energy flow. Alright, let's get that built. There we go, that's up and running. New mission.
Another mining facility would be a good idea.
Alright, build a mine on copper. 5 nanites and 15 bread, sure. It's right there.
Hi there. Hi there.
So, I mean, this is just the first mission, and as you can see, there's a lot of hand-holding right now, which is fine. I don't mind it. There's a sandbox mode, and I'll probably do a video on that later.
Well done.
After I get done with these couple of campaigns.
One of the following resources.
Ooh, quinoa. That's nice. 0 in culinary inventory. High protein earth grain that grows well in dry climates. Rice, basic food staple. I have a little bit of rice already. Some quinoa. Ooh, and nanites. I think I'll take the nanites because, I mean, I do have a farm coming on. I want more people working on my farm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this, and I'm going to tell it fill. And basically, it just makes the farm a high priority. So that way I will have, you know, all as much, you know, manpower as I can get. Biggest output of crops. So I'm going to use the potash here. It gives me a 40% bonus. Alright, check out the new mission. Build a geothermal generator. Okay, cool. Should have had me do that before the wind, right? Alright, put one right here. Everything's nice and connected. I love the visuals of this game. It is so beautiful. I like seeing alien worlds. Ooh, is that a storm? What is going on? So we are in winter right now. Alright. So hour 15 of 56 in the season. So basically, as they described the soul, this is Soul 1. It basically just means day 1. The days on these planets are a lot longer than on Earth. So build an outpost, okay. Outpost 18 nanites to build, requires 8 power, supports 16 colonists. Alright, just a little home. That's cool. So this will have access to everything. That's great. I will go ahead and put it over here on this side. There we go. I don't exactly know the best way to design my... Ooh, that was crazy. Design my little city colony right now. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'm going to make a lot of mistakes until I get more used to all this. There we go. Nanite processor. Self-sustaining colony is to begin manufacturing your own nanites for construction. That is exactly what I was hoping for. So, alright, tier 1. Just as long as it's connected to power. Alright, I guess I'll leave it right here. Up that speed again. I don't know, winter is scary, man. This is a very scary winter. I don't think I'd want to be on a planet like this. Alright, looks like winter's almost over though, so we should be doing alright. We'll start growing crops again as soon as this winter's over. Alright, what's next? Build a mini storage depot. Mini storage, alright. So stores 1,000 units of resources of any type. Any stored food will begin to decompose if the structure loses power. Well, that is not good. Well, I guess I will keep it... I'll keep it close to our farm. That way we don't have a lot of downtime between, you know, transporting and all that good stuff. There we go. Oh, and what do you know? They didn't give me any more quests. So, quests. I'm used to playing World of Warcraft. Ooh, reward?
Progress is satisfactory. I've been authorized to provide your colony with a small reward. Choose wisely.
I can get immigrants. Immigrants from the orbiting colony ship. Let's see. How am I doing on people right now? Crime, commute, housing. Eight out of 16 inhabitants. 8 out of 16. Yeah, that's little. Let's get some more colonists. I'm already making nanites, right? Not a lot, to be honest. Objective completed. 5 nanites, 16 bread. So they're not giving me any more missions, so I'm just gonna take that as a sign that... Oh, never mind.
The colony looks like it could benefit from a little bit more immigration.
Immigration center, there it is. Alright, so let's get on this. 25 nines to build, 8 powers, 4 workers. Ooh, that's big. That's really big. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start building some tunnels out. There we go. Just have a little more room to work with. There we go. Immigration center right there. Bring it. There you go.
I'd like to recommend that you increase the amount of residential space in your colony.
Alright, so we need a habitat. Build one of those. So another big building. I'm not sure if I like where that was, but I'll live with it.
We'd like you to expand your colony's population.
Reach population to 50. They'll give me 8 nanites and 25 rice, gladly. So this can hold 36. Outpost can hold 16. Oh boy, here comes winter again. Wow, winter comes pretty quickly. Alright, Prometheus Lander, 16, and then I have 16. Yeah, I should get to 50 pretty easy. Is there an area here? I guess it tells me right here. 42%
We have some
complete,
thoughts
alright.
on how to improve the air quality in your colony.
Intake fan, alright. Oh yeah, so if I press C, there's a Big Brother all around the colony.
Hi, Governor.
So I can see my people, click on them, see their happiness, their health, what they do, what they're eating. A lot of that. Alright, so 25% on efficiency, just because there's not a lot of workers there. It's working at 100%. How are we on food? 806. Colonists are eating 33.45. Water is pretty good. I might... No, you know, I need another water source for sure. I think I saw I can upgrade things. Yeah, there we go. Upgrade. Oh. No. Before I upgrade anything, it needs more people is what it needs. So I'll also fill that because that's very important. However, that did not do what I wanted it to do. I was hoping that was going to increase our water flow, but...
Your colony could really benefit from a trade facility.
Trade hub, 7 nanites, 21 soda. Ooh, grape soda. I am not a fan of grape soda. I don't think I'd get along in this colony at all. Let's get this trade hub, plus a little bit of room in between just so I can keep growing my tunnels out. There we go. Oh, my screen got all frozen. Whoa. Man, does it tell me what the temperature is? Yeah. No. Oh, there we go. It cleared up. That was actually really cool. That's a nice little screen effect there. Try to complete. 6 nanites, 18 broccoli. Still working on that population. Only 48% in. I really need more water. I guess I will go ahead and upgrade. Assuming it's not too expensive. Upgrade to tier 2. Plus 55% rate. 8 nanites. Yeah, I can afford it. So waiting for drones to speed up our building. Is there a way to get more drones? In the tutorial I had 2 working on things. Drone management structures. There we go. So if I upgrade this, I get another drone. Sure. There we go. So now I have 2 drones working on things. Still losing water. I cannot upgrade it again. Alright. So what I will do is I will build a second one. See, I can go straight to the upgraded version. I can go straight to the tier 2, I'm assuming. Let me slow down the game a little bit. Water pump tier 2, sure, right next to it. There we go, have that tunnel up and running. Speed up the building. Oh nice, they help each other supplement their building practices. I got a couple new missions. 100 melons. Okay, so he wants me to give him melons or trade for them. Alright. So first I have to build
Your
melons.
colony
Sounds
could
good.
benefit from a few upgrades.
Upgrade the geothermal generator. Sure. Supplying 120 energy. Upgrade only takes 12 nanites. Sure. And I need to grow melons. So what is my farm growing right now? Barley. Oh my goodness, I'm not even growing them food. Alright, let's grow melons. I guess they're eating the barley. I mean, if I was them, I'd be brewing it into beer, but I mean, that's just me. I'm also going to upgrade that, so that way I have an extra farmland tile. I am actually really enjoying this so far. You know, it's not stressful. You know, I found Tropico to be pretty stressful. Granted, I was playing Tropico 5, and I heard that's not the best of the Tropicos, but, you know, it was on Humble Bundle. Great little website if you don't know about it. Get some pretty good discounts on games. A vessel from this immigration center docked with the orbiting colony ship. It picked up 5 aspiring immigrants. Perfect. We got another
We
new
have
mission.
some thoughts on how to best expand your colony.
Second construction drone hub. Well, I just wanted to upgrade them. Sure, I'll build another one. Why not? Looks like a nice little spot. Up the speed. So now I have 3 construction drones. Sounds great. So we're okay on water. We're not losing water anymore. Food, yeah, there we go. We're gaining food. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Population happiness is 80%. Nobody's
I need your help to
unhappy.
balance our supplies on the colony.
There we go. So trade the melons. Contract with colony ship. For 100 melons, get porridge. So won't say no to porridge.
Hey, there's a cargo pod nearby. I think you should pick it up.
Cargo pod. So no drones in range. Alright, so I'm gonna have to build another drone. Ooh. See, I'm gonna do this. There we go. Oh yeah, they're just barely out of range. Okay, I'll put that right there. And it gives me a lot of room to expand. I could probably put more farmland out this way when needed. Let's speed that up. Sometimes I lose myself in thought, trying to think of my next move. Or just thinking about random crap. That happens too. So, 9 nanites, 28 bread. Over here, 5 nanites, 15 broccoli. I'm happy they keep me supplied with the nanites, because it seems like nanite production is pretty low. So, pick up the cargo pod. Click on it, hit pick up. It's going to give me 150 corn, 60 nanites, 90 rice. Once again, food is always great. We got more immigrants, so that's good. We're almost at our population. Let's see. There's only 9 people living in here right now. Okay, so we have plenty of room for expansion. Where's our nanite production center? I want to... I don't remember what that thing looked like. There it is. I want to upgrade it. Upgrade to tier 2, 58% faster conversion, 8 nanites. Go right ahead. Oops, there we go. We do not have enough workers in this colony. Alright, so I have my farm and my water pump set to be maximum workers. I probably don't need it for the water pump, seeing how adding more, it really didn't see an increase in water production. So I think I'll set that back down to normal priority. There we go, we have an extra worker who went off. Find something important to do. Some new missions.
Could benefit from
Build a storage depot and export 160 rice. So instead of changing my crop, I think I'm just going to build another farm. Kind of want them next to each other. Just first I'll get this storage depot up and running. There. Another farm. right here. Up the speed. Ooh, 4 construction bots. Nice. Alright, so this one's gonna be corn. No, rice. There we go. So rice production 70%.
A
New
new
mission.
mission is available.
Build an energy battery. So energy battery to store some of the spare electricity. We'll add a battery mode option to the powers and policies menu in the culinary control panel. If you ever suffer a power shortage, the battery will release the stored power. Nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Batteries are always a good idea. Never know when your power's going to go out. Especially you don't want it to go out in the winter in this game. Right next here, next to the power plants.
We have some thoughts on how to best expand your colony.
Build a lightning tower. Ooh, even better. So build a lightning tower, help defend the colony from lightning strikes that can occur during the winter season. So we're gonna need a couple of them. Oh, no. Seems to have a pretty good range. Eventually we'll build a second one. That seems to be good right now.
Here's your next population growth target.
Alright, reach population 100. Perfect. Yeah, here 26 of 36. Here we have our 16 out of 16 and 16 out of 16. I think I should build another house. Actually, can I just upgrade it? It gives another 18. Costs 20 nanites though. How much does it cost just to build another one of those? 32. $52. Yeah, I mean, it's the same. Upgrading is the same as just building it straight up. That's fine.
We have some
Mission,
thoughts
construct
on
3
how to
additional
best
buildings.
expand your colony.
Alright. So, guess I have to build new things after all. Let's see what we can do. How are we on water? We're okay on water. We're great on food. Do we have the rice that we need? A 0% complete. How do I see? Because I have drone, air quality, resource. There we go. That did not help me. Growing 4.2 an hour. That's a lot of rice. Okay. Wait, was they gonna give me pasta? Sweet. I will not complain about that at all. Ooh, it's winter again. Everything freezes over. Okay, I think I have the game going a little bit too fast. Let's bring it down while I try to figure out how much rice do I actually have. Tell me the storage depot. Open inventory. Rice right now I have 214. Oh yeah, let's export that. So it'll give me 200 pasta. There we go. So that should be done shortly. Probably just gonna 81%. Let's see what we want to build here. Losing food pretty quickly, but I mean, once the spring season starts again. Low food. Try to build a greenhouse then. I don't want my people to starve. Greenhouse, ooh. Alright, I'll start expanding this way. Right there, they're gonna give me rice. Connect it with that, speed up the game.
We're concerned about the food situation in your colony. Hunger appears to be a growing problem.
Yeah, I see that hunger is a growing problem. Alright, well, I guess we'll trade in some food. Seems to be my only option right now. Well, we're importing pasta. I mean, we're getting a little bit of food. I don't really have anything else. That's not good. Alright, well, that's up and running. I'm gonna fill it, so we have as many workers as we can get. Resupply pod available. The commissioner has made a resupply pod available in order to assist your colony with the current crisis. So that's nice. So that's basically the equivalent of like SimCity giving you money when you go broke. Summon it, locate one of the green glowing beacons near the colony's location, and press the summon button. Alright, so... here? I have no idea. Oh. I don't know what I just did. I think I just screwed myself over. I mean, this is producing rice though, so... you know what I can do? Haha, remember the tutorial. I believe I can set how much my people eat. So where was that? Mega structures, service slave industries. Colony control panel, there we go. Powers and policies, rationing. So minus 20% food consumption, and they'll lose some morale, but I mean it's just for a little bit until this winter season's over and we can start getting our food stocks back up. I'm gonna speed that up. Ooh, no, that's not good. It went up. Was I supposed to... No, it's there. Oh boy. In 3 per hour. If I upgrade, what's it give me? 69%. Yeah, let's upgrade that. There we go. There we go. That really helped. We're not bleeding out so much anymore. I think, yes, we're going to survive the winter. Ooh, that was a close call. There, winter's over. Food production's going back up. Lower the speed again. Alright, and that's all the time I have for today. So this was Aven Colony. Aven Colony, pretty good game. Save it right here. Save this, God save me, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep these people alive, but we'll see. Alright then, thank you all very much for tuning in today. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Later, guys.